What's up, ladies and gents? Welcome to GNR. My name is Francisco, and today I want to talk about the potential correlation between price and quality. Typically, you would think that the more you spend on a piece of equipment, the higher quality you're going to get. For example, if you have like a $50 gaming headset and you upgrade to a $200 gaming headset, are you going to get a $150 difference worth of quality? Or is there just a very minute increase in quality? Or in some cases, maybe there's a decrease in quality, right? So to kind of test this out, I'm going to go backwards with this. I went on Amazon and I found a keyboard, a mouse, a headset, and a microphone, all at $20 or less. We're going to take a look at the ones that I picked up. We're going to try them out, and we're going to see if there is indeed any correlation between price and quality, and just how much of a correlation there is. Because, for example, my HyperX Cloud Alpha S gaming headset was about roughly $100. Shure SM7B, quite a very expensive setup, right? Along with the Focusrite interface and a cloud lifter, you're talking about several hundreds of dollars there. A $120 gaming keyboard from Logitech, and then this is a $100 gaming mouse, the G703 Lightspeed mouse right here. So all of these pieces of equipment I spent quite a bit of money on, and I believe I've gotten really good quality from. But what if we work backwards? What happens when we buy very cheap equipment that's actually very well reviewed on Amazon, and what kind of quality will we be getting there? So let's go ahead and check out the actual stuff that I got. All right, so for the gaming keyboard, I went ahead and got myself this RE mixed color LED backlit multimedia gaming keyboard. RE stands for Real Internet Idea. For the gaming mouse, I went ahead and got myself the Red Dragon Griffin gaming mouse right here. As far as the gaming microphone, or the stream mic, if you will, I went ahead and got myself a USB condenser professional USB microphone. And last but not least, for the gaming headset, I went ahead and went with the Runmus Kai. This looks like the Killer Instinct logo, by the way. A gaming headset right here. Let's go ahead and open them up and see how they look. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and open up the gaming headset first and foremost, the Runmus Kai high performance professional gaming headset. I'm not gonna go like too in depth with the reviews of each one of these products, because we really just want to get down to the nitty gritty and just really understand what kind of quality you're getting at 20 bucks or less. Every single one of these items is $20 or less. So, okay, so this guy right here, this is the Runmus Kai gaming headset right here. I'll tell you right now, right off the bat, this is incredibly cheaply built. It is like super, super cheap plastic. No surprise there. The microphone, it's like super stiff to swivel. That's cool. And it's got like this really cheap feeling rubber right here. My Lord. All right. 50 millimeter drivers, aluminum enforced headband. That's actually surprising to see. I've purchased more expensive headsets than that. They don't even have that inside the headband. So already kudos to them. It has inline volume control with a mute switch already there. Again, $20, whereas some more expensive headsets don't even offer those options. And it's really interesting. The cable splits off into your PC splitter, or you can unplug it and go straight to 3.5. And on the other split end, you have USB. Nice. It's looks like it's pretty versatile. Let's go ahead and just test out the fit real quick. Who am I? Okay. So the ear cups don't swivel. The cushioning on the ear pads is actually pretty nice and comfortable, but the ear cups don't swivel, so I actually feel like I've got some open spaces right here in the back of my head. And clamp force ain't too bad, surprisingly enough. The clamp force ain't too bad, but I'll tell you right now, the most annoying thing is this microphone. Can I like force this? Okay, I can. Good. Thank God. All right, yeah, so not too bad. I mean, 20 bucks. I'm already got a couple of surprises with the aluminum reinforced band. Just the versatility. I mean, it comes with a PC splitter, 3.5 millimeter connection, and USB all fused together, along with volume control and mute controls. That's pretty nice for 20 bucks. We're just going to open everything up, by the way, and then I'm going to start testing some of this stuff out, and I'll give us just a quick summary at the end of the video. But let's go ahead and move on to the next piece of equipment. Okay, next up is going to be our professional USB microphone in this package, which, mind you, $20 or less. It comes with a shock mount included right here for the microphone, along with some replaceable rubber bands. We have a pop filter, really cool addition right there. Sometimes, more often than not, you end up having to pay extra for these items. A little tripod stand, but honestly, y'all, I would never recommend you use any of this stuff. The actual microphone itself with the provided and fused USB cable. This looks like it's just USB 2.0, so you won't need anything special there. The body of the microphone is metallic. The grill here, I mean, it looks like it's metallic. It's metal, but it's like some very cheap looking metal. It just kind of cracked a little bit as I pressed on it, so I'm not sure how great quality this is gonna be, and ta-da. You got yourself a USB condenser microphone with an included pop filter and shock mount right there. Boom. Okay, next up we've got the Red Dragon Griffin gaming mouse. So number one, the USB cord is braided. It is not coated in rubber, so that's awesome. It comes with a little bit of a cable management tie. Mouse itself right here does have some RGB lighting in it as well, so that's a nice plus for anybody who cares about that kind of stuff. All right, and then last but certainly not least, our Real Internet Idea mixed color LED backlit multimedia gaming keyboard. That is a mouthful. That's what she said. And here is the keyboard in all of its wonderful glory. I'm not sure how well you can see this here, but I'll try to get y'all some better shots of it all here. Super lightweight, definitely feels like a $20 keyboard. I mean, this thing feels like it is literally made of all plastic. Doesn't have the clicky effect that most mechanical keyboards have. The keys feel a little sticky. They're tactile, but they also feel a little sticky. But you know, we'll just see how it performs. So let's go ahead and get everything set up, and let's just see how these things come out to be, shall we? Okay, so I got to spend some time with these accessories playing on some PUBG, and unfortunately, I got to tell you that a lot of it was pretty troublesome. So for starters, the keyboard was just not good whatsoever. The keys were sticky, they weren't really tactile enough, they just weren't really very responsive, and it just didn't feel good using it. The mouse, on the other hand, although it has a really good form factor and it fits very nicely in the palm of my hand, also had some response issues. Very slow to respond, and just really wasn't enjoying playing with. As a matter of fact, there was an instances where if I even raised the mouse up just a little bit off the mouse pad, it would just start moving all over the darn place, and that kind of threw me off for a little bit here and there. The most surprising part of this all was actually the headset. The headset actually performed very, very well. It had pretty good sound stage. It was able to give me all the directional cues that I needed to play, I guess, in some sort of competitive way in PUBG, even though it didn't help me clearly, as you can see. I was able to tell where gunshots were coming from, where footsteps were coming from, explosions and all that kind of stuff, and it sounded really, really good. The only thing with the headset though is that it has a cheap build. It feels very, very cheap. It's somewhat comfortable, but it's not too bad. But the microphone is also absolute garbage. It was just bad. It was super, super bad, y'all. I don't even want to play a clip for you because it's just that bad. But at the very end of it all, it was really actually the headset that was the most surprising and the most impressive accessory at this price point, because at the end of the day, I purchase headsets for sound quality, not necessarily for mics, because if you're concerned with mic quality, then I would encourage you to get a standalone microphone, right? But as far as sound is concerned, this headset actually sounded pretty good. So yeah, I guess that leaves us with the professional grade, quote unquote, USB microphone. Let's go ahead and check that out. So this is the professional grade USB condenser microphone that I got off Amazon for less than $20. I've got the pop filter on, which is doing a great job of blocking my mouth so you can't lip read. Good job. Anyway, one thing I'm already noticing so far is that this microphone doesn't have a way to adjust the gain from the microphone itself, so that's all going to have to be internally through your system. I'm going to play this back real quick and see how it sounds. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. All right, so one of the first things I've already noticed with this microphone is that I'm going to be quiet and I can see if you can hear that little ee that's going on. If you can't hear it, great, good for you. If you can hear it, I am so sorry. This is absolutely pathetic. It sounds horrible. At least with the background, that little hissing noise that's going on, I think it has something to do with the insulation of the USB cable that it comes with. Unfortunately, because the cable is already fused into this microphone, like so, you can't swap the cable out. So you are at the mercy of the cable that comes included with this microphone itself. Now I'll tell you this is a super light microphone. I think if it weren't for that hiss and that noise and that background noise that you hear, it'd be decent. It'd be okay. Just something to get started with. Just something to talk to the boys with. But other than that, no, it sounds terrible. Now, I'm trying to stay a few inches away from the mic, but let's just go ahead and test out the proximity effect. Hi, welcome to GNR. My name is Francisco. Check 1, check 2. Hi, welcome to GNR. My name is Francisco. Check 1, check 2. Hi, welcome to GNR. My name is Francisco. Check 2. All right, ladies and gents, in conclusion, here's the deal. There is definitely a correlation between price and quality of a lot of different items, right? So for example, the gaming keyboard here, $20 keyboard, absolute trash, would not recommend it. The mouse itself is passable, with the exception of just a lack of quicker response time for my liking. But for $20, I think that is something that you could have gone with to get started with, right? Something that you have as a placeholder while you save up some money to get yourself something better, right? I think once you get into the $80 threshold, anything more than that, then you're just going to get some diminishing returns, and you're just not going to get that much more better quality. But from a $20 mouse to like an $80 mouse, I think you're going to get a lot of a great improvement in quality there. As far as the gaming headset is concerned, I think that's where I'm the most impressed and the most surprised. You see, I have traditionally spent anywhere from $40, $50, $60, $70, $100, $150, $200 on headsets over many, many years, by the way. Okay, and I have found that the $100 mark is usually the sweet spot. Anything more than that, you're getting a lot of features that don't really impact quality that much more. They're just marketing tools. They're just word salad, things that make it sound like it's worth the money, but it's really not. Now, for $20, this headset had a great soundstage, a lot of good directional cues, somewhat comfortable, absolutely poor build quality, and a pretty terrible microphone, truth be told. But in just sound quality alone, the $20 was well spent right there. I would be comfortable playing competitive games like PUBG or Warzone with this headset because it does exactly what I need it to do. Now, as far as microphone, that microphone that we tested out here, garbage. Absolute hot, steaming garbage. This is one of those items where you want to invest your money into it. Don't be afraid to splurge on a microphone of good quality. All right, with microphones are going to be one of those things that you get what you pay. And ladies and gents, you can clearly hear what you get when you pay $20 for a USB condenser microphone. It sounds absolutely terrible. Now, once again, with the added caveat that it is if it weren't for the electrical noise and that background hiss, it actually would be decent to start off with. But even then, I would honestly say just save up your money and get a microphone that really does a good job right from the get-go. In most cases, more often than not, there is a direct correlation between price and quality, and they are directly correlated. The more you spend up to a certain point, the better quality you're going to get. Once you pass a certain point, and it just varies from piece of equipment to piece of equipment, once you pass a certain threshold in price, the improvement in quality is going to diminish for every little bit more money you spend. All right, so for example, like if you had a $50 Blue Snowball microphone and you upgrade to a Shure SM7B, that's like a $350 difference. You're going to get a $350 difference in improvement in quality, okay? But if you have a $230 Rode Procaster microphone and you upgrade to a Shure SM7B, that $170 difference really isn't that great. It's marginal at best, right? But anyways, I gotta tell you, I had a lot of fun doing this. Tell me what y'all thought about the products below. Tell me what you think. Do you see yourself as someone who tries to spend as little money as possible on certain pieces of equipment? What are you willing to sacrifice and spend less on to get decent quality? What are you willing to spend a lot more money on to get the best quality out of it? Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank you for all my new subs. Thank y'all for being patient with me as we work through some challenges here, but we're gonna be fine. Appreciate y'all. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. Peace out.